And this little DJ is a powerful I ain't know I was this powerful. Guys, I ain't know I had this much weight, bro. I did not know the sort of people I know, the sort of handle I got. I feel thankful. I'm blessed. I'm thankful, you know. You never know who really yo. God don't like ugly, yo. And when I say about to be crazy, it's about to be crazy.
So we are back. We're back. You know, talking about the situation with Wendy Williams, because last night after I posted my video about Wendy Williams, all the promotion activities, she canceled for this week, and they said she hopes to be there for her September 20th season 13 premiere. She can't wait to be there, but there were no promises made. After I posted that video last night, a subscriber reminded me that I actually covered, and shout out to the subscriber. I don't know if you want your name mentioned, but I appreciate you, DMing me, and all of my subscribers that DM me tea. I definitely appreciate you guys reminding me of stuff that I've talked about before, because I make so many videos and sometimes I forget the tea that I have spilled. Like, I spill the tea and then I go on about my business. But a subscriber reminded me that I did actually cover this story where DJ Boof actually predicted the end of Wendy Williams' show, and he agreed with another commenter that said that Wendy Williams was on drugs and that her show was that she was spiraling and her show was coming to an end because of her drug use. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that at the top of the year. I do remember.
So somebody commented, Wendy, you need to stop your show and seriously get help. Your camp is just watching you spiral instead of sending help. Shame on them. I'll be boycotting the show until you get checked into rehab, capital rehab. Drugs will kill you. Please get help. And then somebody else said she don't listen to them, probably why DJ Boof left the show. And this is on the Wendy Williams Show Instagram. Wendy Show Instagram, in the comments, DJ Boof commented, yup, exactly. To the person that said that she don't listen to them, he said, yup, exactly. And it will all come out. Y'all have no idea what really is going on, and everyone there is afraid to speak up because they don't want to lose their job. This is going to play out bad. I feel sorry for the workers and victims. Have a blessed day. And so for him to use the word victims was kind of like shocking. Like, to use that word, it's kind of like shocking, but we are going to come back to that because there's a lot going on with Wendy Williams and the Wendy Williams Show. But what I want to talk about is her ongoing health condition. And yesterday, you remember we talked about her having Graves' disease and her also having the lymphedema. Addiction is also an ongoing health condition.
Yes, Layla, I totally agree. Working in healthcare, we see it repeatedly. Patients going through rehab and falling back, coming back out and falling back. So it is definitely a lifetime thing that they will go through. I don't believe that there's an actual cure.
Right. It's a day-to-day thing. That's what I hear from people who deal with addiction. They always say, I'm taking it day by day, step by step. And we're going to do a little, flashback. As far as Wendy's addiction, we're going to do a little flashback at the end of this video. But I just want to point out in this post, when they say Wendy is dealing with some ongoing health issues, it's important to remember that addiction is a health issue, and Wendy has displayed like a lot of erratic behavior. And I did share yesterday, when she posted this white man on her Instagram, I did share, people are reporting this as her boyfriend, but I have heard that this is a fan, like this is a random picture with a fan. So this is erratic behavior. And then Wendy Williams allegedly harassed DJ Boof. And that's part of the reason he's no longer a part of the show. And that's part of the reason he left the comment that he did. You see where he says, I feel sorry for the workers and victims. This is somebody that has worked with Wendy Williams, and he's saying that there are victims at the show. I feel sorry for the victims. And allegedly, she's harassed him, like sexually harassed DJ Boof. Allegedly. I wish I could say that in capital letters, but allegedly she has harassed DJ Boof. And we witnessed her harassing Gary Owen. You remember when Gary Owen was a guest on her show?
Yeah, I even had to go back and check out that video. Wendy really did shoot her shot on live TV. It was unbelievable.
It was. It was really weird because she acknowledged that Gary Owen wasn't officially divorced, that he was still going through a divorce with his ex-wife Kenya. And she said something like, she looked at the camera and said something like, Kenya, I know you're not going to like this, or something like that. She directly addressed his soon-to-be ex-wife. And then she was pulling up her skirt. Shout out to Sunday Omni for capturing these pictures. She was pulling up her skirt and she was flirting with Gary Owen on live TV, which was really weird. You know, in this era of Me Too, it was really weird to see her flirting with him on TV and kind of like pressing him to go out to dinner with her. Even though she is a woman, you know, it's still the same. It's still the same when you're in a position of power and you kind of press someone, like asking someone out on live TV is pressure. And so it was problematic to me. And now, like, if you look up Gary Owen, it looks like there are reports that he is the ex-boyfriend of Wendy Williams. Like this title, this is from Radar. Wendy Williams debuts new boyfriend Gary Owen at reopening of this restaurant, you know, amid his nasty divorce battle. And so that's just an example of her kind of harassing, you know, another man. Allegedly, she also harassed DJ Boof. And allegedly, this is all connected to her alleged addiction. Like her erratic behavior is connected to her addiction. But I also want to mention Charlamagne the God, who she used to host her radio show. I believe in Philly is when she hosted with Charlamagne the God. And then they because of Kevin Hunter, their relationship ended, but they reconciled their relationship in 2019. And when Charlamagne the God got close to Wendy Williams again, he made the comment that Wendy Williams was being propped up by Dead Bar Mercury, the producers of her show. She was being propped up like the dead guy in Weekend at Bernie's. So she's being propped up to host this show because there's so much money involved in this show, but they really need to do something. And that goes back to what DJ Booth said. He said, y'all have no idea what's really going on, and everyone there is afraid to speak up because they don't want to lose their jobs. This is going to play out bad. And so now we have the season 13 premiere coming up September 20th, and it's already starting off bad. Like if she can't do the promo for the show, and they say she can't wait to be back in her purple chair on September 20th, but they make no promises. It's like the season is already starting off bad. Hopefully it doesn't go from bad to worse, but it's like DJ Booth's prediction about it ending badly, where he said this is going to play out bad. It's like it's true. You know what I mean? It's like he's predicting it. Someone close to the show is predicting that it's going to play out bad, and he just might be right.
I'm wondering if I'm scared we're not even going to get a show. I'm scared we're getting this message as a precursor to this is it. Like I'm scared that we're not going to get a full Wendy season.
I would rather them cancel it than to show Wendy at her worst. Like when we saw Wendy on drugs last season, and you know she's confessing to living in a sober house and all this stuff. I would rather them not show her at her worst. Like let her go to rehab, let her get herself together, and then come back. But right. I would rather skip a season than go through another season where she's taking all these hiatuses and she's trying to come back because everybody's waiting. Like if she needs years to get her health together, then give her years. You know what I mean? Like
give her that.
Give her that because we can't deal with what we saw before.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Just doesn't seem like they have enough respect for Wendy to give her that. And I don't know if that's because maybe things she's done in the past to her staffers and the company, but I would just think the integrity of it all and the companies that you would want to protect your show, your brand, but your talent as well.
Because like you say you don't know if it's because of what Wendy's done, and DJ Booth does mention victims. You know, when he says victims, that's a strong word.
I was about to say that same exact thing, sis. That is a strong word.
Yeah,
it is. Strong word.
Yeah, victims is a very strong word. So, you guys, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Do you think Wendy Williams is back on that stuff? Has she been on that stuff? Allegedly, when her mother passed, that was the rumor that when her mother passed, that was the reason that she was doing whatever she was doing again, dealing with the death of her mom and dealing with the death of her marriage. But leave a comment and let us know what you think is going on here. All right, you guys. So we're going to be covering this. I do, the daytime talk shows. So we're going to be covering the story and following it. So make sure you stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell button. Hit that bell button and let me know what you think
Ding, ding,
about
ding.
Wendy Williams. Yeah, let us know what you think about Wendy Williams as far as her. I kind of don't want to say spiraling, but it does seem she's spiraling since her divorce from Kevin. They're saying that Kevin, although their relationship was crazy with him having another woman, they are saying that Kevin is the one that kept her straight as far as her show. And now that he's gone, she's spiraling. So leave a comment and let us know what you think. As always, thanks for watching.